They are a national symbol of the United States, a spiritual emblem for many Native people, one of the most recognizable birds in North America, and they almost disappeared. The bald eagle was nearly driven to extinction in most of the United States. Today, however, they represent a conservation success story. This is Mike Fitz with explore.org, and here are 5 fascinating facts about the conservation history of the bald eagle. With a 6 to 8 foot wide wingspan, the bald eagle is one of the largest birds in North America. They are strictly carnivorous and feed on a diverse set of prey, especially fish, waterfowl, and carrion. Bald eagles typically nest in large trees near water. Nests are often giant, sometimes measuring 10 feet across and weighing half a ton. Eggs take about 5 weeks to hatch, and while young eagles grow rapidly, they won't obtain the iconic white head and tail until their 4th or 5th year. Eagle populations in North America began to decline when colonists cleared land for towns, cities, industry, and agriculture. Grossly exaggerated fears about livestock predation fueled animosity towards these birds. As a result, they were harassed, trapped, poisoned, and shot. In the 20th century, pesticides such as DDT emerged as a new threat. Intended to target insects, DDT accumulated in the food chain. It poisoned bald eagles and other birds when they ate contaminated prey. The pesticide didn't kill adult eagles, but it interfered with their ability to form strong eggshells. This greatly reduced their reproductive success. Perhaps 100,000 bald eagles inhabited North America in the late 18th century. By the mid-20th century, however, less than 500 breeding pairs remained in all of the contiguous 48 states. Bald eagles gained protection under laws like the Lacey Act of 1900, as well as the Migratory Bird Treaty Act of 1918. In 1940, the U.S. Congress passed the Bald Eagle Protection Act, which prohibited people from killing, selling, or possessing bald eagles. Despite these efforts, their populations continued to decline for several decades. After the dangers of DDT became widely known, the Environmental Protection Agency banned the chemical in 1972. In 1978, bald eagles gained even more protection when the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service listed them as an endangered species throughout most of the United States. Under these efforts, eagles began to make a slow but steady recovery. Eagle populations grew substantially during the 1980s and 1990s. In 1995, they were removed from the endangered species list, and in 2007 were no longer considered a threatened species in the United States. While they remain rare or uncommon in certain parts of their range, bald eagles nest in northern Mexico, every Canadian province and territory, and every U.S. state except Hawaii. Over 10,000 nesting pairs now live in the contiguous 48 states. And Alaska hosts the largest bald eagle population, with an estimated 30,000 birds. The bald eagle's recovery is a great success, but they still face threats like habitat loss, lead poisoning, and collisions with cars and buildings. We can help eagles by advocating for habitat protection, ensuring watersheds and migratory corridors remain intact and healthy, and by giving nesting adults the space they need to raise their offspring. And if you're a hunter, by using lead-free ammo. The bald eagle's near extinction and recovery is a story of success and hope. It demonstrates the power of conservation when we collectively work to save a species. If you enjoyed this video, please comment, like, and subscribe. This is Mike Fitz with explore.org. Never stop learning.